Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and well, this is going to be the end of this base because we're going to move to our new base on the Paradise planet. I've got a few ideas about how I want to lay that new base out, but I think it's time to say goodbye to this base. I think if I'm truly honest guys, I don't think I really settled here. It didn't turn out to be the planet I expected, and it was more of a utility base. I think what we're going to start with is by doing the last harvest we're going to do here. Going to grab everything here if it's going to play ball, and we'll take the plants up at the same time once we've actually harvested all the gamma weed, so we've got a decent amount in order to lay out the plants on the next base. And as I say, unlike the last time I moved, I'm actually going to dismantle the whole base. And I've got a few ideas for the new base. It's not going to be practical. Every base I've built so far since the beginning of No Man's Sky has always been practical. The base I've got in mind for the new one, I'll skip that, that is just not on that, is, well, it's going to be a work in progress. I've got a few working ideas guys, and I'm going to value your input. So it's going to be like, I'm going to lay things out, look at it, if I don't like it, it's going to get torn down until I've got what I actually want, because I intend to stay in the new base for quite a long time. Okay, we're obviously getting, I need to recover my radiation anyway. Wow. And I've actually brought my really large my 40 slot hauler down, so we can certainly stash this gamma root in the hauler. If it fills up, we'll just go up and get another one. I mean, I actually cleared all my inventory out actually. Goes to show. Jump the family up as well. Ow. Everything I had down here was plutonium, so I'm just going to go up. To have gained some extra plutonium as well, and that could go there. Let's put that all across the bottom like that. How's the starship? Wow, I can fill the starship up with just the plants. We may have to go up and get another one. Okay, that's not a problem. Now I'm going to storm. Great. So I think what I will do is take away the stuff on the inside, I think, while the storm's blowing through. And we'll grab the copyright. I think the copyright I can actually store in a vault. Actually, I can drop off some of the gamma root as well. Go around once to harvest the plants. We're gonna and a second time. Yeah, I think we can store some of this stuff in vaults. Okay. It's a bit tedious, and I won't show every single blow guys. I'll probably edit some of this out because I really want to focus more on the new base rather than taking this base apart, but I wanted to share this process with you guys. Right guys, here we are. We're back to the frost waltz. This is going to be the last section of plants to actually pick up, so we're just going to go round and pick these up. I didn't realise how much space all this was going to take actually. And here we go. Right, so we're just going to take up these. Just going to grab just the frost wall. It takes a long time to take bases apart actually. Especially like this. Okay, that should be it. And I think what we got, how much space we got left in the freighter. What I've also been doing is putting stuff up into the freighter. I think we can put 1,000 up into the freighter. And I will have to sort all this mess out afterwards. do is put any other surplus. This will eventually say inventory full. Wow. Okay, that fills the freighter up. Yeah, the freighter's completely full. Well, a bit of titanium there, so well, I can't bring that back anyway. So I mean, I could send. Nah, I don't think there's much point. Send this to the ship. And Starship's got plenty of space in it yet, so. Right, guys. And I'm going to treat these guys properly. Delete these. Actually, we can take the vaults away as well. Actually, let's do this in here. And we can retreat back. And we can take out. That should go pretty quickly now. We're inside the building. That's gone. Not much left to go now, guys. We got that gone, that's gone. That side is gone. Take that out. Of course, what we're going to do now is we're just going to pick up. Get rid of the. Pick up what? Not get rid of the vaults. Just going to delete them. Done. Okay, street's full again. Ow. Wow, look at this lot. Actually, I could. Nah. Actually, could do is actually pull that back to the exosuit. I think we can put some of these in here. That will speed up the initial build. Probably get 5 in here. I think have a quick check outside, make sure I've deleted everything. Oh no. Ah, that's useful to know. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So you can actually have a. I like that. I think I might be using that in my build. And I've got another one floating in the air over here. Okay. I like the idea of that. Okay.
Radiation protection stabilized.
Exosuit. Glass. Glass. Go to the ship. I think we'll keep the iron this time. And the extra voltaic cells, I'll keep those stashed up. And what I want to do now is what is that? That's actually deleting them. Okay, let's go outside, I think, and finish this off. Okay, delete, 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 delete. And that's about it, guys, except for, of course, a few bits and pieces out here, which we're going to pick up as well. not removable. Okay, so that's all the base deleted. That's it. It's all reduced back to what it was before. What I'm going to do now is just jump in the starship and fly back to the freighter so I can actually get my serious travelling ship with me. So obviously these ships are incredibly vulnerable to attack,
Radiation protection.
and of course you're going to power.
Technology recharge.
So there you go. One shot thruster launch, although you're probably going to need thrusters. Whoops. Up we go to the freighter. And we're just going to jump in the trusty steed for the journey to the. Actually, probably the quick way to do this is I take off again. I was going to fly to the base, but the quickest way to do this is actually go back down to my own base, isn't it? Or my old base, or soon to be old base. What we can do is just go into here. We'll do the last teleport away from here to our new home. I'm just going to jump in here. And we're going to go to the Parisai station, which we're going to rename the systems and planets in the future, guys. But once the base is set up, and then the renaming ceremony will be kind of a key part of the process. And the base that I want to go for is the one next to the water, which I think is the orange one. Here we are, guys. We are coming in on my base. What I want to do is park a little bit away from the base itself, because we don't have to worry about the environment. Of course, I land right in a tree. Okay. Base is there, and the entrance is the wrong way round. Great. So the first thing I want to do is come up here and kind of look around at what I've got. So if I just stand here, that is actually the wrong way round. Okay, let's just camera mode. I want to fly up above the base. Water's that way. So the orientation I want of my base is like that, going to be like that. And to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking is most of the bases, well, I think we've seen it, so I want that orientation that way. So most bases start with this traditional entrances, which is what Hello Games has given us. I want to kind of go a little bit away from that. So first thing we're going to do is come in here and claim the base. So we're just going to come in here. Warning. Claim claim planet home base. We've now got, this is our new home, and this is the side door. I want that as the front door. So right, let's get down to it. Right, guys, what's actually happened is that the game crashed while I was actually trying to get things installed. So I was obviously pushing it a little bit too hard. I think what we can do first is get rid of the beacon. So I'm going to have to start again. Apologies for that, guys. And just to give you an idea, what I'm thinking of is to have a very, very open base. And just to give you an orientation to start with, and if it sounds like I've done this before, it is because I've already made a start, and as I say, the game crashed, so I want that just there. And what we're going to do is, again, I don't know if this is actually going to work. I'm going to find here's 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to come out here and come across here. We go 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a very, very spread out base, guys. And what I want to do now is across here, like 1, I think 2 will work. Gonna get out of this base now. And this will make sense, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go out the side door. And this area here. And what I want is the cuboid room. That going on the end of there, yes. 1, 2, 3 across. Just want to make sure. I think we will drive 3. Because I want to get this sorted from the very beginning properly. So what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't actually connect to the. Okay, let's just get back to here. We can actually come forward 3 blocks. Okay, that's okay. Step back that way. Get back in again. As I say, this may be a little bit. Why is that pulled off? Makes sense. By putting solid blocks down. Didn't think you could do that. Right, you're in there. Okay. That. Weird. Okay, let's delete those. And build that. Okay, why is that not connecting? Okay. Maybe because of the orientation. Okay, let's go into here. Go out here. Looks like it's almost like it's not lined up. Those. Take those out because I don't actually need those. I've got the orientation I want. So what we're going to do now is come here. I mean, obviously I'm not going to finish all this in this part, guys, because this is obviously going to take a lot longer to build. And that is that actually lining up. That's 2 in. Okay. Trying to think the best way to do this. That's actually there. Will this actually put a door in there? Okay. let me in the room. That doesn't actually lay flat, that's annoying. And that's actually not in line, is it? Okay, that might explain things. Don't like that at all. Certainly going to get rid of that and that. And is this the entrance here? Okay. And that actually lines up with that. That's actually too wide, so that's too far. I want to delete that. Actually, that. Okay, let's start again, guys. Don't like that at all. I think what we're going to have to do is come over or so you come there like that. You can come in here. And for you to come through here. Just going to get a cuboid room. Okay. You that looks a bit better. I will be changing a lot of this to glass tunnels once it's actually finished. And here, door. The ramp will fit a little bit better this time. Yeah, that looks a bit more better. So that recreates this room. We got one kind of section here. That's coming in there. So I do need. That can come there. And what I want is. I think, okay. Now I do want to kind of get this main structure laid in, and what I want that way. What I want to do is get up behind like that. Shame we've got to leave this central kind of block thing in the middle here. That will make sense eventually. And what I want to do now is we're gonna hopefully we can be able to put the vaults out. Where's my vaults? Come on. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 2 there. Put 3 there, and we're out of resources. Okay, let's have a quick look. Yeah, we've used up all the resources. About the ship. Yep, I've used up all the voltaic cells. I used up all my. Can make another 3. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave that for the moment, guys, and just to give you an idea of what I'm actually up to. And what I want to do is put that there. So we're gonna have like a 2-story vault here. What I am gonna do now is remove this like that. What we're going to do is have a door there, and a door there, and a ramp there, and And we're out of iron. Okay. Just to move back and give you a bird's eye view. The thinking is we're going to have this in the center as a center feature. We're going to have this round the outside like this with the vaults, and have a picture area here, and then we're going to have some bases coming forward like round here. Actually, maybe I can put it in just to show you guys. Why didn't that? Oh no, because I'm out of iron, aren't I? Okay, starship. I'm completely out of iron. That's annoying. Yeah. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to have a quick flight up to my freighter. I think I've got, and get some more iron. Then I'll be right back. Actually, what I can do, think laterally. Summon the freighter. Go and grab my starship. I'm just going to go up to the freighter, guys, get a bit more iron, just to kind of, so I can do this main framework for you, so you can get an idea of where I'm coming from, and then you can tell me that it's all pretty terrible. So I'm just going to go up to the freighter. So here we are, guys, we're coming back down again. I'm just going to land a fair distance away. Oh, I heard something there. Take that. Might as well take it, see if I stood right next to it. Right, what I'm going to do is go into the base and actually finish off putting those bolts out. This, what was that? That was bolts 3. Just going to have to put bolts 4, 5 here. Of course, the other bolts will be upstairs once it's finished, and it's going to come through here. I mean, eventually these will be glass tunnels. I want the, we're getting to do here. So let's just make sure we got the iron from the ship. Send that to the suit. And I want some glass as well. Right. Maybe we can do these as the final construct. And actually, I'm going to have to do this outside, guys, so I can actually work out what I'm actually, and what I want to do. These are 3s, aren't they? So, and what I want is thinking is to have that there, and hopefully this will. Okay, maybe I need to do it from the inside. If that doesn't connect, it's going to be a little bit disappointing. Oops, I need to put the wrap here. Come on, where are you? Put a ramp there. What I want is this to come round like this, and hopefully and I want that to connect like that, and maybe I think we'll just put for the moment so I don't have to keep walking backwards and forwards. Come on. Just gonna put a door there. As I said, guys, this isn't going to be, and the idea is that I will have the same effect on this side coming round. Actually, I might actually polish it. Okay, just show you from the photo mode. Come up. So the idea is for this to come round to a geodesic dome on this side, so we'll have a kind of an open area here with this, the base center effectively freestanding in the center, and what I'm maybe thinking of doing is just putting a dome on the top for observation purposes so that we can look out towards the water. We haven't got a perfect orientation, which I was hoping for, and then this one will go up to another tier with a dome on top, and then maybe this one will go up 2 tiers with a dome on top, and of course we'll have this will be 2 stories high as well, and so eventually all this front here will be glazed in as well. So the idea is that, in fact, what I might do is just take out those actual tunnels. They don't look right, and I might actually kind of just open this up as a kind of glazed area. The idea is that in the center here we will have a kind of a garden type effect with an entrance there, but so the base is not going to be all one big joined up blob, is probably the best way of describing it. I would just want to be able to enjoy being able to walk outside. In fact, that is annoying me, so let's get out of here. And I think what I will do is take out these. Just gonna, this is what I was getting at, guys, that I want to do some experimentation. So if you've got better ideas, suggestions, feel free to tell me, you know, how things actually go. And I think what we will do is actually put a cube there. Actually, let's try it like that, and we'll just maybe if I do that and we delete that, and I'll just put I'm gonna have to put a cuboid there. What's what we're gonna need to do is put a tunnel just this side marker, and I think what we will do here, again, we're just going to put a door if I can find it. I'm just going to come out here. Going to be very close together, aren't they? Yeah, it's gonna be naff, isn't it? Okay. Delete that, and I think we'll just put a door in here, like that, and that will line up with that, like that. That can come this way, that can come that way. I can come out of here into here like this, and that's floating in the air, but I don't think there's much we can do about it. And then what I'm kind of thinking, guys, is I don't think we get the glazed. Yeah, I don't know if I can have the glass for this. No. And can I have? And just delete. Okay, let's delete this side again. Like that. Entrance there, and I need to get them the alignment correct, so you have to 1, 2. There. That should be right. Let's go out and have a look. Yeah, I think that's to work. And then this will come up. So does that give you an idea of the symmetry? I want the base to be kind of symmetrical. So let's just go back and have another look. Yeah, I think that will work. We could maybe do something about there. So we'll have the glass glazed front there. This will come up this side, duplicating this side of the model. We'll have a kind of very, very open type base structure when we'll put some different bits and pieces down. I will finish this side off camera, guys, and get the main base. I will also get this area done with the bolts up top as well. So we got this kind of double observation period thing there. And I think it'll look pretty good when it's actually finished, guys. As I said, I think, if you guys got any opinions, views, how do you think it should shape up? I mean, am I on the right track? Or do you disagree completely about what I'm doing? But I just want something that's not the standard radial build from this. I want this to kind of stand separate in a way that I can kind of walk out to any of these bases, but I can still have my farms. And I think what we will do is have lines of star bolts between these areas here. So, or maybe we'll have some patterns, or we can have something in between here. Hopefully I won't run out of building capability. If not, if I do, I'll probably the mod. I think Phil Silver's mentioned the mod. If you got the name of the mod, please leave me a comment on that, so I can, if I need to switch it on, I know which mod to use. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys, with this overview of the new base. Hope you've enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.